happy to play devil's advocate for a second.
You want smoke? I'll bring the matches.
When it comes to pop culture and fun, we're the whole meal.
Oh, welcome to Side Dish. I'm Claudia, joined by Headkrack and Tana Thomason. What's going on, fellas? I'm gonna try to center myself. What's up?
Yo, man, chilling, just watching you get centered. You know what I'm saying? You definitely came in on the side dish. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
the side.
Yeah,
We side by side dish.
Right. This is
Happy Friday, gang, gang.
Y'all got anything planned for tonight after the show?
Oh man, I'm still taking it easy, guys. I'm stretching out my dry January. I'm into dry February now. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. I might ride this out through the rest of February, so it'll be a chill weekend.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All
You can do
right.
it. We believe in you, man. Keep it going. Keep it going. I got an acting gig this weekend. Definitely would be a good idea to memorize my lines tonight. We film tomorrow.
What are you doing? What'd you book?
I booked some gig where like I'm playing somebody's romantic interest, but he got some things going on. And
Do you have a sex scene? Is it nudity?
Nah, I wish. But nah, it's just regular. You know what I'm saying? But it's dope because a lot of times if I sit still, the phone will ring and someone will give me an acting gig wanting me to like really stretch myself by playing a DJ or a podcaster. And this is not that. So there's that.
I love that for you. I can't wait to see it.
Congratulations, dude.
Thank you so much, yo. Hopefully it gets released.
The side dish crew is popping. I will say I'm very proud to work with y'all.
We're doing the things. We're doing the things.
Yeah. All right. Well, speaking of people doing the things, congrats are in order. Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy are not only in-laws after their children got married. Martin announced he's gonna be a grandpa. Martin posted this picture with the caption, "What a blessing to start my day. My heart is overflowing with love and gratitude after the announcement of my first grandchild. Watching Jasmine Lawrence and Eric Murphy 777 begin this journey into parenthood means everything to me. Family is everything, and this moment is nothing less than a blessing from God. Welcome to the next generation. Bless, proud dad, family." This is awesome. Now, is the grandchild of Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy destined for greatness, or is that a lot of pressure for baby Murphy Lawrence?
I would imagine that, if the baby just sits there, does nothing, it'll get some weird placement in a movie somewhere. You know what I'm saying? The nepotism possibilities is strong in that timeline and that genealogy. So it's gonna be great. And that's a good looking couple. And just the crazy unlikeliness of two comedy legends, kids hooking up and having a child and procreating is wild.
That's one of these kids I feel like is going to be raised in such an environment of love. And also, obviously, Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy, very well-to-do, very well-known. Like, this is the kind of kid who could get into politics or something like that because of the name and the platform that is going to come along with them.
I think it's adorable, but I also think it's a lot of pressure on that kid because I think we expect so much. We expect the children of celebrities to do as much as the parent or be in the same vein. And I think that's a lot of pressure. But I do think having two comedic geniuses as grandparents, this kid's going to have a great sense of humor. And I think he's going to have the tools to get through life.
It's tricky, though. It's tricky. It's a little tricky, though, sometimes when I think about that because, like, I don't know how much comedy... I feel like singing can be very genetic. I feel like athletics and athleticism is very genetic. Obviously, looks very genetic. But like, I feel like a lot of comedy, especially like you think back on like Eddie's early comedy and Martin's early comedy, a lot of it comes from a place of struggle. And I don't know that their grandkid is going to come from a place of struggle. And that doesn't mean that they can't be funny, but I just feel like a lot of times that's where a lot of comedy comes from.
Well, maybe rich struggle, influencer level struggle. Cause like, I mean, I don't think all the Wayans struggled, but like that whole timeline, that whole family tree is funny, in its entirety. So like, I think the potential is there for real, for real. And
how dope was that? Like the two comedic giants, like their kids fell in love with each other and got married. I think that's super cute. I think that's dope.
But, speaking on the pressure component you talk about, Claudia, like, I mean, okay, there's pressure on this kid, but just imagine the pressure of Michael Jordan's kid. The first day of PE, and like they're outside playing basketball and the ball bounces his direction, and they expected you to do something amazing like your dad, and you shoot that ball and it misses the rim. Like if they can survive, I think the child of a Murphy Lawrence will be okay. Or
Isn't
the
that kind of
grandson.
how Michael Jordan's son is?
What, like
I
fumbling?
mean, a little bit, yeah. He's doing his own thing. I do like to think about like, imagine like sometimes grandparents, granddads, pawpaws, they got a little healthy competition between each other. Like, I would watch a whole movie about Grandpa Eddie and Grandpa Martin trying to get the biggest and best gift to impress their grandkid the most. Like that would be a funny one for me.
A
That could
reality
be that could
show?
be Life too. That could be
Life.
the premise.
Yeah,
That could be the premise of the movie. You know what I'm saying? Because
dang,
those guys might still be alive. I think.
that's possible. Good old can't get right. All right, moving on. Guys, the Super Bowl's this weekend. Super excited. Cardi B's been going strong for a minute with Stefon. They've also got a child together. So obviously Stefon's headed to the Super Bowl to get a ring. And somebody in the press want to know if Stefon had some other plans for the big Super Bowl day. Check this out.
You get your ring? Is Cardi getting her ring? Proposal?
It's on the agenda maybe, right? Right? I gotta get mine first.
You're getting it. You're gonna win.
Okay. All right. What do you guys think? Do you think, they've been going strong for a minute now. I think it's almost a year. I don't think it's quite a year yet. We got that baby on the way. Is it ring time?
I love the way he speaks about Cardi. Cardi was married for many years to Offset, and he never spoke as glowingly about his wife as Stefon is speaking about his girlfriend. And I think that's very healing and comforting for Cardi. They get a lot of press and scandals and all that, but when he talks about Cardi, it's almost like he blushes. Remember when you had a crush in high school or in middle school? Like that's kind of how he talks about her, and I love to see it. I mean, I hope it's not performative. I hope it's real. I feel like it's real, but it does look. It's pretty sweet, I think.
Yeah,
I'm,
there's a lot of
I'm
pressure when someone asks you a question like that in front of like the
Yeah.
media in press. You almost have to say something leaning on the yes, whether you really truly meant that or not. Because if you say no, then trouble in paradise. You're on all the tabloids, even Jet magazine.
Yeah, it's a no-win. It's a no-win situation for him because if he's like, nah, everybody's going to hate on him. And if he says, yeah, then cat's out of the bag and there's no surprise. Like, all you can do is try to come up with your most witty non-answer.
Or he can throw, if he doesn't want to, he can throw the game and not win. And then he goes,
Ooh.
when I get my ring, she can get her. I hope
Dang,
not. Don't do my girl Cardi like that.
that'd be quite extreme.
That is the level of petty that I know some guys actually have the tendency to be. I respect it. I respect it. Like, yo, you would jeopardize the whole Super Bowl, the thing that you like, you strived your whole life for just because you didn't want to be tied down. I respect it. Well, one time for Wyclef Jean, he just revealed to TMZ the music project he has in the works that has never been done before in music. He's dropping 7 albums in 7 months. Check out what he had to say about it.
Well, listen, so this has never been done before. So I'm dropping 7 albums. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, no cap. These albums, why 7 and why now?
Yeah.
Because these albums are remember next year we're gonna celebrate the carnival. This year we got the 30th anniversary of the score. So as a producer,
Yeah.
dog, I don't want to sound like Little Richard, but I started a lot of this, man. I don't want to be like I started rock and roll.
Yeah.
So versus me telling you that, here we go. I got the hip hop album called Black Moses. We got the all country album. Remember, I'm the first that did country
Yeah.
hip hop with Pharoah Marsh and Kenny Rogers. The R&B album Grown and Sexy. We got the Copa album, the jazz album dedicated to Q, Quincy.
Yeah.
And it goes
Beautiful.
on. So 7 albums starting.
This is unheard of, bro.
Nah. So
This is crazy.
Yo, man meets machine. Here's the man. Now let's see what happens.
I'm right, Clef. If anybody could pull it off, it's that guy, man. He's 56 years old, and the breakdown. He told you, man. Like, it's a full gamut and 2 mystery albums. Out of that 7-pack right there. Hopefully, one of those is a Fugees album because we know the material exists.
That would be amazing to pull that off. That's a lot, but I mean, I think that it's not like, I think he'd be extremely focused and he'd get it done. And I think that'd be the bragging rights to have after that would be next level, I think.
I think it's going to come down to the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, is he going to get 7 different teams, or is he talking about maybe like 2 or 3 different teams? If it's all the same team and him, that's going to be a grind. But if he's got some different people moving in some different ways at the same time, I totally see it. And that's also how you get a different sound too.
Yeah, I mean, but the guy has been working on music constantly over the years because he hasn't like released a full body of work in a while. So when you have all these things siloed on different hard drives, you'd be like, I'm gonna put this over here, I'm gonna put that
Yeah.
over there. And some things, might be old to the artist, but they're new to the world, and some people
Sure.
understand that better than others. So, like, I mean, the things that I have heard, the unreleased things that I've heard, the released things that I've heard, they're all good. But like to see some of this stuff finally get released it's exciting, man. I just want the Fugees album. Like,
That's true. He could have had half this stuff done already and just quietly working on it. And then when he announces it, and then it seems like, oh my God, that's so hard to do. He's like, gotcha. It's already done.
Yeah, he may have 4 albums. He's got 4 albums ready to go. So he's just got to get 3 more done in the next 7 months,
No pressure, no pressure.
Yeah.
No. All right. Before we head to break, this video hit our timeline of an alleged gay cop and the drunk woman he arrested for not paying her bill. This arrest exchange is giving an auntie talking to her niece. Check it out.
Bill.
Hey, what bill?
That $189 you went in there.
$189. I never been sucked up for $189.
That's what you ate up. I'm disappointed in you.
You disappointed in who?
You acting like that.
And why is that?
Because you acting like a fool.
Oh. Oh, wow.
I like this. I like this kind of police work.
Yo, the zest level is on 1,000. I bet you, like, when his car pulls up, it makes the same sound that Lil Wayne made on Mrs. Officer.
I was gonna say, would it? I honestly would love a show like a whole season of Cops, but it's all cops like him.
Call it Zesty Cops. Zesty Cops.
Zesty Cops, Zesty Justice.
Or the Rainbow Coalition.
Okay.
All
Maybe.
right.
I don't know.
I'm disappointed in you. You disappointed in me. Oh man, that sounds like a riot.
Something tells me like you could actually negotiate with him. Like that seems like a very understanding police officer. I will give him props on that because, like, just his posture, his demeanor, he's hearing it out. Because a lot of times when cops come up, they all stoic, man. They ain't trying to hear what you got to say. They don't understand or care why you was in a rush going to where you were going. It's like, hey, we're gonna give you this ticket because quotas.
I think to be an effective police officer, we need more people that are in a good mood. Like their default is actually at a better mood instead of always just being so angry. It seems like we have a lot of police officers that are escalating instead of de-escalating. This guy seems like not easily bothered. He's kind of has a good sense of humor about it. Of course, you still want to be on guard because your safety is in jeopardy as well, being a police officer. But we need more. I think we need more people that can do both, not just bust caps in someone's back, but they can also, reason.
What do you think he'd make a good like scared street cop, or like that's just kind of technically impossible?
No, because it seems like he'd be fun to like handcuff me.
Yeah, it's like, what is it about? I
I'm
mean,
not scared of him.
do
He's not scary.
police officers need to be a little intimidating? Like if you were driving and you heard over the megaphone from the cop car behind you was like, "Yas, pull over!" Like, are you, like?
I want to pull over because, like, when they're mean, I'm scared. I want to drive away. But when they're like, "Yes, girl, okay,
Yeah.
your face is beat, but you need to pull over," I would laugh and be like, "Okay, all right, I know, my bad. I know I did the thing." Instead of being on defense and scared and nervous, and feel like I'm about to pee on myself because I'm scared he's gonna, shoot me in the face.
Yeah,
He
like
looks at your license and it's expired. He's like, "Claudia, this license is sus."
you going to jail, bitch.
Right? Like, I wouldn't even, that sounds so much better than it coming from like a white supremacist. Like, you going to jail, bitch? Like, it's different. You know what I mean?
It's way different. It's tonality and intent. I refuse
I
to
also
get
feel
arrested
like-
by a cop on a bike, a cop wearing short shorts, or a cop on a horse.
So are gay cops the remedy for police brutality and over policing? I think it is. I think we are onto something here.
Two things. I was talking about a cop on a horse. I saw a video on the timeline. I wish I could find it. I wish I could upload it right now. But it was like a cop on a horse, and it was like the POV video of like a guy. He was holding his phone, and he walks up to the cop on the horse, and he's like, "Hey, hi," and the cop's like, "Hi," and the guy goes, he says, "Do you mind if I pet?" And the cop on the horse goes, "Yeah, sure. That's totally fine." And everyone thinks the exact same thing. Everyone thinks he's about to like reach up and like pet this horse, but he reaches up and he just rubs the cop's thigh a little bit. And then he holds the camera up to the cop who is not smiling and just looking at him, and he's like, "I asked first." I was like, "Oh,
That's actually kind of brilliant.
yeah, it's funny."
I'm glad
I
he
also
didn't end
feel
up in a
like that
shirt.
sassy cop would not let you take a bad mugshot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Like, nah,
Yeah.
we gonna do a retake.
Right. You can do better now. Lift that chin up.
Chin down, have a secret.
Yo, after the break, is Jay Morant's dad the real problem with Jay's career, or do they call him Ja? Mayweather wants his money from Showtime, and the Indian Justin Bieber reveal. All that in 2 minutes.
Indian beef.
Welcome back. NBA star Ja Morant's career has turned into what some fans might call a father figure foul up. Once known for highlights and basketball potential, Morant is now known for off court drama, suspensions, low trade value. But who's enabling the behavior? Now, former NBA player Michael Beasley has an answer.
I think Ja Morant is the situation of having an immature father in the house. I love how he loves his dad, but somebody needs to get to his dad. I think his dad is living in a past. I think his dad is reliving his childhood, right? Because if you look at Giannis's dad, RIP, he came to the arena. He was proud of his son. He didn't want no interviews. He didn't want you to understand. He didn't tell you anything he'd been through or showcased it because it was Giannis's time, right? And I love how Ja's dad loves his son. His dad is just a product of what we're speaking of. So his dad missed out on his childhood, and his son gave him enough money to time travel.
Who do you think had the best hair in that video? Comment in the chat. Now, Ja's dad, T. Morant, Ja's dad is the most famous courtside dad in the NBA. From the constant visibility to fan confrontations, he's made himself known. So is Michael right? And an immature dad is the root of Ja's problems on and off the court? Because sometimes an enabler will enable you to do your worst because they cheer you on. But also, you know better. You're an adult.
Unfortunately, I've seen a couple weird situations just where it's like there's been an adult who has clearly had a couple issues, and no, the decisions of their parent is not forced upon them, but when they got with their parent, I saw this with their own eyes, they fell back into some negative kind of behavior, and the parent probably enabled some of this. I've seen that with my own eyes. I can't speak to that being Ja Morant and his play in the NBA, but at the same time, that is the house that he grew up in. He grew up in T's house, or, at the very least had him as that father figure, had that as the person who's showing him this is how we move through the world. And so, can that come around and possibly keep him from achieving his full potential? That's certainly a possibility.
Yeah, no, big time. What say you, Claudia?
Can you hear me?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. I talk about this with my friends a lot about trauma when you're younger and like your upbringing versus you as the adults. Like I think until a certain point we can blame our parents. Like, okay, when you're like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I think at some point, you get to a point of like realization where you're like, damn, I'm having a hard time in life, or I keep messing up, or I keep having the same problems. I got to kind of look inward and maybe like I got to do some self like reflecting and work on myself. I think you can use that as not an excuse, but a reason until a certain age. But at some point you have to take the reins, and it can't really be about, what you went through when you were younger, and you can't really blame your parents. In the beginning of your life, yes, but I think as you get older, it becomes more and more your responsibility and less your parents. That's what I
Yeah.
think.
I mean, like some people like process life differently. Like, sometimes people look at their parents as like, oh, this is what I'm not gonna do. And then
Yeah.
they do better. And some people be
Yeah.
like, no, be just like my dad. He gonna be
Yo,
proud.
so
Yeah.
this is crazy. I know. I mean, Claudia, I'm curious what your thoughts are about this, because what I would say is I think you're exactly right. I think you're 100% right. But I
Mhm.
think the catch is that normally I feel like somebody bounces up against something where the old ways of thinking do not serve them anymore, or they're not achieving success. And for
Mhm.
Ja to make it to the NBA, he's had some level of success all the way to get there. I'm not saying his life hasn't been without struggles, but certainly like his parents did not, their actions did not keep him out of the NBA. There's no doubt about it. And so I agree with you 100%, but I also wonder if perhaps he hasn't gotten to that self realization point yet where he
Right.
realizes the behavior of his father could potentially be negatively impacting him. I don't know. I'd be curious what you think about that.
Kind of like if it ain't broke, why fix it? Like he hasn't really had real consequences because he's
I,
made it.
I,
I understand that what you mean. You're like, well, it got me where I am today, and that could be an argument that his dad can make. Well, why should we change, or why should I change? It works for me, right? Is that what you mean?
kind of, yeah, more or less.
But then he have like issue like gun issues and a bunch of other things to where like as an athlete you should know better. That is Ja Morant, right? Like who's gotten in those kind of troubles. Like there's just certain things. Like so many people want the opportunity that you have, right?
Mhm.
And when you get a chance to get into that spotlight, to get the kind of money, the kind of endorsements that people would give, this man had his own Lunchable, if my memory serves me correct. And I think they like as soon as they put it on the racks, they had to take it back down not too long after because of the level of trouble that he was getting in. And it's like, at what point are you going to decide I'm not going to let nobody fumble my bag or my future and set some goddamn boundaries to protect yourself?
Yeah.
Actually, making it to the NBA is literally like winning the lottery, or the NFL, or the MLB.
Mhm.
All of that is like winning the lottery. Like I just don't get when you get to that level of no matter what your childhood was. I'm hanging on to this with you know, every bit of energy I have in my soul, my spirit. You know what I mean? Like I just don't get how you like fumble that, or you take chances that could put that in jeopardy when you have accomplished so much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Turns out undefeated doesn't mean untouched, because Floyd Mayweather says somebody's been working his corners outside the ring. Money Mayweather is suing Showtime and former Showtime sports boss Stefan Empinoza, claiming they helped his longtime advisor Al Hammond misappropriate hundreds of millions of dollars from his biggest fights. Floyd believes money from events like Pacquiao and McGregor never fully made it to him, going to hidden, unauthorized accounts instead. Floyd claims say Showtime might have looked the other way, and when Floyd wanted receipts, financial records were suddenly missing. Now he wants the money back plus damages, saying the people who made fortunes off his name fails him when it counted. Now, does Floyd need the money, or is it just the principle of it all?
hundreds of millions of dollars is hundreds of millions of dollars. Even if you don't need the money, it's your money. You fought for it. And I hope he wins. And I hope if he gets found, like, in his, if he's proven right, I hope he also gets to fight these people.
Yeah, that I see. That's my thing is I almost don't care if the person needs the money or not. Anytime that there's a dispute about what happened to my money and the money you owed me, I almost don't care. I mean, there's some exceptions, but Floyd Mayweather, we're talking about a man who got in the ring and put his life on the line, and you're welcome to not like Floyd for whatever reason, but you can't deny what it is to put it on the line in the boxing ring. I worry about this though, is he's talking about former Showtime sports boss Steven Espinoza, right? And his personal longtime advisor, Al Heyman, and these two guys misappropriating these large sums of money. Something tells me there's a paper trail, and something tells me these guys could have cooked up some sneaky contracts, and maybe Floyd wasn't fully aware, because when the money is on its way in, you don't watch it as close as you do when it's not on the way in anymore. And so there's a part of me that wonders, like, it is super shady that they're trying to act like, oh, financial records don't exist anymore. What is this? The Epstein files? Now, come on. Like, if it's Showtime, we know, you know damn well where that money went, and those records are around. And so I say run Floyd his money.
This happens a lot, even on a smaller level. I knew a booking agent that would tell artists the amount of the booking was one amount, and then he would run the numbers up to the client, and he would just steal their money and think he was just justified to do that. And this happens a lot. That was just a few $1,000s here and there, but imagine the tune of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. That's a bold thing to do. And they probably think, oh, he's got so much money, he's not paying attention, or he's just a dumb athlete. Oh no, this quote unquote dumb athlete made a lot of money and deserves his coins. And I hope that they are I hope if it is true, they go to jail.
Yeah.
Now, this is a good, like, I mean, look at how Don misappropriated Mike Tyson's money back in the day. Like, I mean, it's so common in this business. Most championship level fighters end up leaving their promoter at some point, and it's always over a money dispute and misappropriation of money. And when you got that much money, it don't just be one person that's in on it. It be the banks, it be the bookkeepers, and all these people who have mastered the art of financial and paper trail deception to keep people in the dark, because people ain't reading that fine print and that Shakespearean language that be in paragraph 9, page 47, because it's a lot, and they do that on purpose.
They will scam you. One of the ways that they'll try to scam high-level people like Floyd is they'll say, oh, we're going to hold on. And you guys, I'm sure you've seen it sometimes. You'll see it in the entertainment industry sometimes where those paychecks start running late. And it's not that they never come, but sometimes they'll run late. They'll run up to the maximum days that a contract allows. It's like, oh, you must be paid. You know, there used to be net 30 or to be like 60 days or whatever it is. Some of these companies will maximize the amount of time that they can hold your money so they can get that 2 or 3 or 4% interest in their high yield savings accounts. And so for somebody like Floyd Mayweather, who might have $50 million on the line for a fight, they're going to just hold on to the money as long as they possibly can, because they're making money off the interest before they even pay him.
It's a damn shame.
Crazy. Crazy. Okay, moving on. We're going to bring it up a little bit. We're going to bring it up. I'm really interested in what you guys have to say about this one. This young man, his name is Shiraz Shavan, if I'm saying that right. Sorry, Shiraz. Sometimes he's called the Indian Justin Bieber because of his buzz cut, his riz, and his viral appeal. And he's just been celebrated as one of the most handsome men in India. Now, this guy, straight up slumdog millionaire. He rose from humble beginnings in a small town, but thanks to his smile, his charm, and his social media presence, he's got millions of fans, millions of followers. So we're going to take a look at a video of the most handsome man in India. Okay. All right. How many people voted? Did all of India vote?
Probably some people from Indiana voted.
Y'all, get out my face with this nonsense. Okay, so
how many?
he's not even the best looking Indian on my street. Okay, and I live in Texas. Okay,
Way out
absolutely
there.
not. The teeth, the confused look in his eye. He looks weird, creepy. Y'all, this is a rage post.
Okay, hold on, Claudia. Hold on. I just want to be clear. His videos, which we just saw a few clips of there, his videos have a lot of viral success and they have turned him into a national personality. He is a very big deal in India, and he's not only considered good looking, but he is also loved for his authenticity and his humility.
Okay.
So because it has a lot of views, right? That's why we're going. So does Two Girls, One Cup. Okay, that doesn't make it a good movie. It doesn't make it beautiful. It doesn't make it art.
Come on, it does make it art a little bit.
Some people would. Yeah.
I'm comparing his video to Two Girls, One Cup.
I feel like, I mean, here's the thing: is do all the oh god dang it, y'all don't
There's a
send this to
billion
India.
people in India. You've got to be kidding. And there's some really good looking Indians out. There really are.
There's
But
some smoke show Indian people.
But maybe they couldn't sing like him or smolder with his eyes the way he did.
Yeah.
I bet you if Tyra Banks was here, she would be like, yo, listen, you got that look. You got that
He does have a look.
Yeah.
the India's next top model look.
He
Could
was
we
like, he
could
grew
we
up
run
like
that video
Howard.
back? Could we
Yes.
just watch that video one more time just to really take
I'm pissing me
in
off with this video.
right there, Claudia? You're not into that?
Yo, he
Sure.
looked confident.
Yeah.
It
It's
looked
this
like-
right here. That one.
No,
Mm.
sir. Knock
On
it
the
off.
motorcycle?
No,
This man is-
God. No.
Yo, my man could eat a T-bone steak in 2 chews.
That's wild confidence for never having felt air conditioning.
Yeah, yo, like that.
He has, so the producers are saying he has nice hair. So does my cat. Okay. So does a German Shepherd.
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
No, no,
I-
no. I am the looks expert here. I've been a judge at the Miss Universe pageant. You get a 3.
Okay, but hold on there, Claudia. Hold on.
No,
Do-
absolutely not.
What do you feel like? I feel like Claudia.
No.
I feel like a woman
He's
with your
ugly.
skills and your taste. You could take what we think is a 3. I felt like if he spent one weekend with you, you could probably
He will
razzle
never
dazzle him
spend-
up into like an 8.
I am not that. He will never spend a weekend with me. His hair pissed me off. His teeth. His that move. No, it would never. He looks like he would bite me.
He definitely got like, he got all back teeth in the front. It was really weird. Like the way it was together. It was wild. Well, we gotta go to break and we're gonna show you some more handsome people because Photoshoot Friday and Flick Pick is coming up next.
Y'all set me up. Y'all set me up. I'm out. still can't believe that last. I can't believe y'all try to play in my face with that Indian dude. Like, what we're not about to do is start lying to our viewers.
Yo,
We're
you
not.
got that shoulder thing down.
Gotta hit him with the pop, you know, the shirt pop where you go,
Hit him with the
man.
shoulders. Hit him with the shoulders. Okay. Welcome back. I need to cleanse my palate after that. It's Photoshoot Friday, where we judge and crown the best celeb photo shoots of the week. First up, we've got Halle Berry showing us Black Don't Crack on the cover of Cut magazine just in time for Black History Month. Let's take a look.
Okay.
This
Nah,
is the
man.
first I've heard of Cut magazine.
Yeah, me too.
I thought it said something else because I look real fast.
Well, look at the middle picture. That dress. Look at how sexy it is. Like how it's sheer like that. Listen, she's a forever baddie. Like
Yo,
she can do no wrong in my book.
She's never taken a bad picture, even when she was playing a crack addict in Jungle Fever.
Most beautiful crack addict ever.
Yeah.
Like ever. Like it was almost like no.
Halle
I think
Berry
she actually
never
got
missed.
people hooked on drugs because it's like, oh, I can look like that.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
waist, beautiful face. I love her. Oh, she's
Yeah.
my favorite.
All right, moving right on along. We got a 6-time Grammy winner and soon-to-be Super Bowl halftime show performer, Bad Bunny, making history with his Vogue Brazil and GQ crossover. Oh, look at here, Brazil and Vogue and GQ together. How about that?
Okay.
And the crazy thing in this one, he looks like a Puerto Rican Lionel Richie
Yeah.
I can see that.
in the best way possible.
Yeah. I can see that. He looks sad though. Like for someone so successful and doing his thing, he just looks right.
He
Yeah,
does
yeah.
have the same help me look in his eyes almost in every picture. Like,
Yeah.
but maybe that's just his rest and chill face, you know?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
interesting. This is like one of his less experimental photo shoots. I know we've covered him in the past where some of his photo shoots, you know, he's pushed the envelope a little bit. I think in maybe some he's like a little androgynous, but this is more like sort of a classic photo shoot.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen him smile. Hopefully
That is
Sunday.
true. Yeah.
Yeah, he always has like a melancholy, solemn, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Maybe-
that's true. It's not Happy Bunny, it's Bad Bunny.
it is
Yeah.
bad.
But what's so bad though about his life? He seems very blessed.
Probably got in trouble before he came out. Been bad.
Yeah.
Tough talking to in Spanish. Well, Kelly Rowland is serving up some motivation for a 2026 comeback on the January cover of El Official magazine. Yo, she like a classic beauty from like the 1950s here.
Yeah.
Great.
Now the
Okay.
80s. in
She,
there.
her body, look at the stomach snatch. Her skin is always just so perfect.
Yeah.
Fresh face, like very little makeup needed, like really no makeup needed.
That middle photo, that's my type. That's everything. I like big 80s, big hair, big stereo on the shoulder, a leather jacket, and a short skirt. She's looking great there. Yeah.
And she's showing off that box.
Right?
You know what?
What's
You're right. I'm with you when you're right. Box was definitely being shown off. All right.
Mhm.
Last but not least, Barbie bombshell Margot Robbie is did I say it right? Robbie?
Robbie, yeah.
Robbie is giving us pure drama on the cover of British Vogue.
Pure drama. Margot Robbie's another one of those people who like has never, I don't know that she's ever taken a bad photo, you know?
Yeah.
The picture on the right is cool. She's definitely giving us a crotch shot, but the face looks good, the cheekbone.
Yeah, well, it's like I like the detail of the green chair back there behind like the dark dress. and
Yeah.
that
I
light
figured that's
blue.
what you were looking at, Tanner. The
Mhm.
detail of the chair.
You
not
know,
her.
I'm a detail man, Claudia.
Yeah.
I'm a
I
detail
mean, when I think Tanner, I think detail of chairs in the background of a girl that's giving you a spread eagle shot. You know what I mean? Like I know you're not looking at the crotch area. I know you're looking at the chair behind her.
Well, he's a
Yeah.
gentleman. He wants to make sure that chair is sturdy enough to support said crotch.
Right. Got to
You know what I
support
mean?
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These new chairs ain't built as well.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Was it Andre Ice Cold 3000 said, "Give me a support bra and I'll support you"? Was that the line? Was that the bar?
It sounds a little familiar.
All
Who
right.
okay, what do we got? Okay, who gets the crown? Who's taking it this week for best photo shoot?
This is tough. It's kind of
I
like
know.
I'm gonna jump out the gate. I'm
Four.
gonna say Kelly Rowland. I'm gonna jump right out there and say Kelly Rowland. And here's the reason I didn't go Halle Berry is I'm gonna need Halle Berry to start working a little harder. Every photo she takes is great. We've seen it before, but I don't know that I've quite seen Kelly Rowland. I mean, Kelly's got a lot of photo shoots. Can we get the Kelly photos back? There we go. She looks great here. I love like the short hair, the classic black dress, but it's this next set of photos. There we go. The one, come on now. Kelly's got that boom box, and I just love the vibes of all of these shoots. It's got a little 80s flavor, which is something I'm a huge fan of.
I'm going Halle Berry from Ohio, former Miss Ohio, and a first runner-up to Miss USA, because she's like 59 years old. She might even be 60. And to look that good, like usually you start to see some signs of wear and tear. No signs there. Like she has been through a lot and she looks that good. And that takes discipline or whatever, or just a fantastic. Look at that picture on the right, and all three of them.
Yeah.
She is stunning. I love her.
No lies.
You can look at the pictures and tell she smells good.
Yeah.
Human version of the new car smell. I'm gonna run it up for Bad Bunny, so maybe he'll cheer up.
All right.
Yeah, that's nice of you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen, you got the Super Bowl this weekend, man. You have everything to live for, sir. It's not worth it. If you need to talk to someone, let us know. Like, maybe he doesn't like taking pictures. Maybe that's what it is. Like, oh no, not another photo shoot.
Or maybe he's an empath and he's just feeling for all the negative stuff that's happened in the world. And he's just like, until my people, well, his people are okay, but until the people are okay, you know, I cannot smile. I cannot.
Yeah, it's hard to say. It's interesting. He's an enigma. You know what I'm saying? He's an artiste kind of guy.
Representing for mi gente.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to keep that Friday energy going. We got a flick pick for you if you're going to the theaters this weekend. The Strangers Chapter 3, which is the final installment in this trilogy, drops today. Picking up from the last film, Maya goes full predator, hunting down the killers and digging up their dark motives. Here is the trailer.
You killed her. Why?
There have to be a why.
There are people around you with darkness in their hearts, capable of such evil.
Kill her.
The Strangers, Chapter 3. Rated R. Only in theaters. February 6th. Get tickets now.
Wow. Can't front. Hated the first chapter with my whole entire heart. Hated it. They did nothing different from the first movie. Went to go see the second movie. Fell asleep on it.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna blame the movie. I'm gonna blame the fact that I went to go see a 10:30 showing of it. But I from what I recall, I didn't like where it ended, and the fact that knowing everything that this person went through, she now wanted him in the third one. Like I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Have you seen any of them?
I haven't.
I haven't seen it, but it sounds like to me a lot of times what you get in a movie, especially a horror movie, is that first one comes out, the first one goes banger, right? It makes all the money because the budget's small, then it does really well. And then instead of making a second movie that can stand on its own, they go, oh, well, we're going to package 2 and 3 together. Number 1 was such a big success. Instead of making number 2 to stand on its own, we're going to make number 2 and 3 so that they got to go together to try to stretch this out.
Well,
so that's what it
this
sounds
one,
like to me a little bit.
They shot them all together. These movies been done. They always
really?
planned
All
on dropping
three?
all 3. And like the first 2 didn't do that well, but they're like, well, we made them. We got to put them out, man. We got to put the movies out because we already shot them. So like, I was surprised that they let this one limp out the theater, or limp into the theater rather, based on how poorly the second one was received and how bad it didn't do. Well, how well it didn't do. I'm sorry. It's been a long day, but yeah, I'm gonna go see it because I'm a completionist and I'm not a quitter.
Well, let us know. Hopefully, third time's a charm for you.
Yeah,
me too. Hope so.
There it is. Okie dokie. Creepy people in masks. I always love a creepy person in a mask movie. That's like a classic genre move. It's not old. It's not getting old.
Yeah, especially when you don't know the motives, and like when they started trying to give you motives in the second one. It's like, no, it's scarier because we don't know why this is happening. Remember in the trailer, it's like, why are you doing this? Because you were home.
Oh yeah,
That was all you needed for the first one. It's like, yo, keep it that way. Keep it anonymous.
That's scary.
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
creepy. Is that real
All right.
creepy?
Well, you know what's not scary? The question of the day, which we will have when we come back from this break. Stick around. We'll be back.
All right, y'all, it's time for the question of the day. You know how it goes. The lights is on, the barbershop is loud, or somebody just got lined up. Somebody else is arguing about hoops, and out of nowhere, a question drops that stops the whole room for about half a second. Now, this is one of those questions that make you scan your mental roster. Actors, athletes, villains, legends. People are losing their hair and the brand of somehow who won bigger because of it. Some names hit immediately, some take a second, and everybody has a different answer. So here's the question. Who is the most famous bald person in the world?
Ooh, famous bald person.
Like not just America, the whole entire world.
I'm going Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Okay. I was gonna say Mr. Clean, but I don't know if he counts.
Oh, Buddha.
Buddha.
He is world renowned. Yeah, like a lot of people
bald.
are aware of Buddha. I also like The Rock is an international guy, but probably not as famous as Michael Jordan in totality. So, like, yeah, there's that. I definitely was leaning on Mr. Clean though too.
Yeah.
What about Gandhi? Like, you got to think like outside of America,
Gandhi?
like there's like Asians, like that's 2 billion people right there. Who's big in the Asian community?
I don't know because Gandhi was from India and also overtly racist, from what I understand. But do people get like Gandhi Day off like MLK like in India? Like, is he famous like that?
Yo, that's why I haven't thought about that. But also, a lot of Indian people and a lot of Asian people don't go bald the way that some of us in the West do. You know what I'm saying? You don't see a ton of like Asian bald people.
Yeah, they kind of do it themselves. They cut it that way, like,
and then we buy it. Thank you. So, so maybe bald people that are like, if you're bald, you really are probably really famous over there because, you know, it's a big deal. So who? I don't know who. That's why I'm going with Buddha. I think like all Indians and Asians know who Buddha is.
and we've heard of him. Some of them y'all smoke it.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos is bald. He's pretty famous.
And think about it. Not everybody has a TV. A lot of people don't have TVs.
Is that Lex Luthor being a fictional character, however, is he world
Okay.
renowned? Like, do people know Superman in Russia and
Oh,
the
so, yeah,
villains?
Lex Luthor's definitely famous. What's the name of that guy? Hold on just a second. I got to look some guy up real quick. Give me just a second.
Gotcha.
Um,
You know, and while he looks that up, who's the world's most famous bald woman?
I
Jada
oh
Pinkett.
shoot, Jada Pinkett.
Ah, man, Will Smith is walking on foot right now to smack somebody.
Yeah, there's a a man named Johnny Sins. Not everybody knows the name, but he's a recognizable bald guy. A lot of people would recognize this man.
The millennials know what's up.
People of culture understand who Johnny Sins is.
I don't have culture then. I don't know who that is. Is that a video game person?
Yeah, you recognize
Sure.
him. You might recognize him.
Is he a porn star?
Vin Diesel? No, Vin Diesel's not a porn star.
No, the other person you said. I'm lost, you guys.
Just Google Johnny Sim. Like, what you want to do, Claudia Jordan C Murder, is you want to Google like Johnny Sin's like best scenes. It'll show you his dramatic work and his range.
I can't wait to look it up. Hold on. let me
Yeah,
see.
look it up.
Johnny-
Maybe
how do I
that'll
spell the last name? though?
That's. Oh, I'm
Johnny-
sorry.
last
That's
name
that's
Sin?
corporate asking for me to get off the show right now. I don't know.
Don't
what's
Google
going
him in
on.
the chat. He's
Yeah.
he's not a religious figure.
Yeah, he's not a religious figure.
Johnny Sims obituary.
Are you doing this right now?
Of course.
Well, that's on you.
But to y'all in the chat though, who do y'all feel like the world's most famous bald person is? I mean, these are some great debates though. Like between Buddha, Michael Jordan, Johnny Sins for those with culture, and Mr. Clean. I mean, I think those are the final four.
Vin Diesel, Yul Brynner, Vin Diesel for sure. Jeff Bezos is bald.
Elton John. I mean, even though he hides it, you know, we know what's going on.
John Travolta recently, John, he had them wigs for a long time, and then he finally came out bald, and I think that was a smart move for Travolta. Yeah.
But she got
Claudia,
quiet.
are you frozen, or are you just taking it in?
Well, I'm not taking this in. I'm just looking at it.
All right. Okay.
Y'all don't be like her. Don't Google that, y'all. Don't
Be
Google
good
that, y'all.
people.
Johnny Sims, Sims.
No, that's a different person.
Oh,
Like,
that
no.
Sims is someone else. That's a video game.
No. I saw.
Oh, okay.
I picked up what you were putting
Oh,
down.
okay.
Oh yeah, yes, Johnny Sims. Yes, exactly.
Yes,
That's-
Johnny
that's-
Sims.
That's what
Thanks.
it was about the whole
Add
time.
that to the group chat with my girl.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Who
Thank
else?
you. Thank
Who
you.
else is bald and famous?
Johnny Sims is very bald in both places.
Yeah.
Dad going Charles Barkley, but once again, not as
Charles
famous as Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I think Mike still got it. Michael Jordan was the most famous person in the world at a certain point, right? Wasn't he as recognizable as Mickey Mouse at one point in the 90s? Wasn't there like a whole thing? Or
There's that, but also don't forget the late great Tupac. I mean, who said that they have to be alive because we did throw Yul Brynner in the mix in his swinging self. Tupac as well as DMX, also other famous bald people.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, while you guys Google Charles Barkley or some other famous bald person, and you're definitely not doing what Claudia did, we're going to take a quick 2-minute break. But when we come back, we're going to play everybody's favorite game, Whose Cousin Is It, on a Friday. We'll see you in 2.
Big baby Jarrell.
dream. Okie dokie, we're back, and it's time for everybody's favorite game.
Whose cousin is it?
Okie dokie, Whose Cousin Friday edition. When you break into a house, but you still have manners, a 26-year-old man allegedly hit a daytime home invasion. And get this, he kicked his shoes off at the door before he started stealing.
Must have been an Asian house. Sometimes a well-mannered young man will show up. Well, when the homeowners came back and realized they'd been robbed, they looked at the strange pair of shoes and like, what are those?
But here's the plot twist we never saw coming. He came back, knocked on the door, and politely asked, "Excuse me, can I get my shoes?"
Sir, where's our stuff? Well, the man was not hard to find. Cops spotted him an hour later, just a few blocks away, wearing plastic bags on his feet.
Not the Kroger 11s. And the whole thing was caught on body cam, and officers even found cash and credit cards linking him to another break-in.
He was booked on a $5,000 bond and faces multiple felony charges, 2 home invasions, larceny, and possession of financial transaction devices.
Oh, financial transaction devices. That's interesting. Okie dokie. Whose cousin thought you could rob folks, then circle back just like it's a little bit of lost and found?
I think I'd say it's other. I think it's a polite Asian.
That's interesting.
Yeah, polite. I'm going polite Asian. You know what? Polite Indian.
A word?
Shout out to the singer.
With the B and E?
Just Siraj?
I'm going to lean on my cousin because the fact that he went back for the shoes. They must have been really like high-end, rare shoes. And real sneakerheads know the vibes. Like you won't put the plastic bags on the, with the bags on his feet or his shoes. They was on his feet.
To cover
on the feet, I think. Yeah.
Shoes. That makes
That's
it
interesting, HK. That's a very interesting angle. The only reason that I'm not going with my cousin right now is because I think my cousin would have stomped his dirty shoes all inside that house and not even thought about it for a hot second. I don't think
very entitled.
Yeah. I think that's what my cousin would have done. It feels a little other to me. What do we got? 26-year-old? Where are we at? We don't even know what state we're in. 26 years old, daytime, Michigan.
Oh, there's a large
other
population there.
Really?
I'm gonna go other.
Oh, yeah.
In the mitten?
Oh, Michigan? Yeah. Remember
Really?
during the election?
Yeah, that's where we got a lot of stuff going down in Michigan right now.
Okay. That may sway me a little bit. But the politeness of it all. And I'm going to stay with my cousin. Let's get it.
Okay.
All right. Move that van.
Let's go.
Come on. Let's go. Tyree Marquise Williams. Could have been black if his name was Draymond.
Come on, Tyree.
Damn, I should have went with my first gut. I felt it, but it's Black History Month, and I feel like I've been saying our cousins too much, and I felt a little racist.
I can tell by his dreads he might do poetry.
I bet he does have some slam poetry. Do you think he took the shoes off because he didn't want to leave like shoe tracks? And then he forgot to
probably
thought the way out?
Footprints. He thought he didn't want to leave footprints. Instead, he left his shoes. Yeah. But Headkrack,
like
you were right about the, the probably had some Jordans or something. Didn't want to leave behind. They're expensive.
Yeah. I also feel like, he respects religion. When he walked in that house, he saw the Buddha in there. He's like, oh, Asian house, let me take these shoes off. Respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, God will bless you. But hopefully he is able to pay that fine and learn the lesson from this because it could have been way worse.
The low fine threw me off. Only $5,000. I thought that would definitely be other.
Yeah. I hope you get it together, sir. Hope you get it together, Marquise.
Don't be like anybody that we talk about on this show ever, please and thank you. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this video. Tell others we out here. Enjoy your Friday. We'll see y'all on Monday, y'all.
Have a great weekend and happy Super Bowl weekend. Yes.
Enjoy the Super Bowl.
Go Patriots.
Who y'all got? Oh, Patriots? Oh.